First step in refurbishing a set of alloy wheels is removing all the old brake dust, all the old dirt, anything that's rusted. There's a process. The first step of this process is our wheel cleaner, special wheel cleaner to remove all. Okay, so the wheel on the left over there, that's had that first stage cleaning. So we used our chemical, which is in trial, our wheel cleaner, then the green scourer and some sanding paper just to get rid of the high spots. As you can see, this wheel on the right has yet to be touched. You can see the difference even just in an initial clean. Also on the rear. There's a massive difference in terms of before and after. So the area in the rear here will be done with the wire wheel, wire brush. So that's the next. Okay, so this next stage we're going to just get rid of as much of that rust and dirt that we can. It's not really that important. The backing face of the wheel is probably more important than there. You don't really see that part of the wheel when it's on the car, so but that does affect, this part does affect mounting. So if you've got any high spots on that mounting face, it can affect the way that the wheel goes bolted back onto the car, and obviously the way that the wheel is then balanced. So what we use is a wire wheel on the end of a drill. Just use any drill. Okay, so that's basically good enough. The majority is cleaned off, so we'll get the air compressor with a bit of compressed air, cleaning, and then begin the prep procedure for painting. Okay, so we've arrived at the stage where we're just going to clean the barrels of the wheel. So I just use a prep wash. You just clean, just liberally. Just enough so you know that you do pick up a bit of dirt. It's just a little bit of dust that's left over. That's fine. You just want to get rid of, if there's any oil and grease remaining, you just want to get that off. Okay, so we are now at the stage where we are going to concentrate on the face of the wheel, the important side. At this stage we assess any damage, and by damage I mean road rash. So you'll get the wheels with just gouges from parking incidents usually, but you'll get some on the face of the wheel, just a little bit of careless use and just normal wear and tear. So what we do with that is we use a grinder with a flat disc and we flatten that surface off just to So now we're going to begin the sanding process just to get rid of those grinding marks. Just an update on the paper, I actually use a 180 grit straight after and followed by 600 just prior to applying the primer. So I actually use a hard block because this is a flat surface. I don't want to create any high or low spots. So if you do it by hand, just be very careful that you don't create little waves in the flat part of the wheel. You will see that once it's painted. That's not the effect that you want. It won't be highly visible, it's just a matter of your own process, how pedantic you want to be. It's just a simple process of getting something firm backing and just sanding flat. We're at the stage now where I've sanded the face with 180 and 320. I think that's what the paper was, close enough. Anyway, the goal is to get rid of all the scratches from the sanding, and now we're at the stage where we're just going to give it a good clean, get rid of all the dust and begin the priming process. So again, just use a bit of prep wash on a cloth and just give it a good once over. Okay, as with the painting of the rear of the wheel, the barrel, the process is the same. We are going to aim just to give it a light dusting of paint to begin with, so we get some pretty good adhesion. We want it to key in from the sanding process to the paint. If it doesn't bond, it will just Okay, so we'll leave that for about 10, 15, 20 minutes and we'll give it another coat. In the meantime, we'll do the other three and get this job done. Here we go. So that's it for the first light coat. Let that sit for 15 to 20, and then you can do another coat on top, 2 or 3 or however many you want, until you get the desired finish. Okay, this will be the final top coat. Like I said, you can spray 1, 2, 3, 4 coats, whatever you want. The coverage is quite good. Again, we use the u-pol trim 11. Works very, very well. The coverage is awesome. So here we go. Always change position, so I'm spraying this way, and move to the other side and spray that way, and so on, so you get every corner. Here's the finished result with our wheels. So we've gone through all the steps to refurbish. As you can see, all the blemishes are gone, and the finish of the wheel, or the wheels, now present as new. Definitely will make